Pokemon Presents just came out a couple of days ago. I was so excited for this. Let's see what they ended up putting out. So, this is for the Pokemon TCG side of things, but the Mew and Mewtwo cards actually shown in the back. That's something that they leaked and they kind of showed us that's possible card in the future. I think those would be kind of cool. They have some 30th anniversary cards that they kind of showed some stuff. Not really sure what they're necessarily going to do with it, or if they were just trying to, pay homage to some of the old cards, but wouldn't mind if some of those came out with the 30th anniversary stamp on it. Next thing was the TCG app editions. They came out with a new set a couple days ago on the app, and they're like doing a 30-day thing. If you log in, you get different packs and stuff from just literally logging in. So I got like 120 trophies the first day that I joined, so that was pretty sick. And then Pokemon Center drops. I did not get to buy anything, unfortunately, but there was a drop at like, I don't know, like maybe like 9:45, 9:30 a.m. I looked at like 10 o'clock. I looked at like 9:45 or 9:30, and there was nothing new on the website at that point. But at some point, it was on the website, and they had different Pokemon card bundle drops. That was pretty cool. There was a couple things still available when I was on there, but it just wasn't anything I was like personally looking for. So I was like, meh. But it's pretty cool that they had some of that stuff with like plushes and just like different card things going in together. I'll do a little screenshot. But yeah, that was pretty sick as well. Now this next thing I'm really excited about. Freaking Gale of Darkness, bro. This game came out in 2005. I remember playing at least a little bit of it. I didn't own the game, my brother did. I played the other Pokemon XD, it's like Stadium, or not Stadium, but something else. But yeah, so excited. And apparently I looked it up. I literally like Googled it. I was like, oh, what day is it coming out? It said like March 2nd, so should be coming out technically right now. So yeah, we gotta test that out because I am so excited for that. I don't know if it's gonna be based off the trailer. It didn't look like there was too many graphic enhancements. Maybe I just didn't compare the two. But I still think either way it is gonna be really fun. Speaking of games that I'm excited to come out, Pokepia is coming out on March 5th. I did pre-order it with the Ditto plush on Pokemon Center. I sure hope that I get it in time. Sometimes you order stuff from Pokemon Center, they don't like to give it to you release day, you know what I mean? But it did get charged for my account, so hey, you know what I mean? I am really so excited for this game. There's so many just things they were showing in the trailer. Like, obviously the original trailer, I didn't feel like they gave me too much other than I was like, yeah, Animal Crossing and like Minecraft, and it's like, Pokemon vibes, obviously. But then I don't know, like then when I watched the other, the Pokemon Presents, and they actually had some extra stuff going on, like some side mission stuff, some exploring stuff, like looked a little bit more like Mario. I'll just put a screenshot here if you haven't seen it yet, but it's, yeah, I was really actually more excited after watching it. I don't know, I've been seeing some hate on this game, but then the people that like the game, so I don't know if it's people just being hateful on the Switch 2 stuff. I get it, like, I didn't want to get a Switch 2 either. I get it, you know what I mean? But, and I do agree that Pokepia should be a Switch 1 game. I don't think that should be just Switch 2. It doesn't really make any sense in my opinion, but I could be wrong. I don't know, maybe the game is so crazy and so whatever. But anyways, Pokemon Winds and Waves is also coming out 2027, I said? I don't know, 2026. definitely. I don't know. But either way, we have 3 new starters. So excited about this. I'm not gonna lie. When I first watched the trailer, I didn't like Sprout that much, but I did like Ponbon and Gekwa. And now I do like Sprout. I actually like all of them. I like them all for different reasons. Sprout's very Angry Bird-esque. Ponbon, obviously, I actually had a Pomeranian as a kid. So, you know, that's pretty exciting. I like that. And then Gekwa I've seen it online. I'm definitely not the first person to say this, but Gekwa definitely be looking like a Littlest Pet Shop figure. Very nice. I actually really like the design of all 3 of these. I am excited to see the evolutions. I'm not really sure what it's gonna be like, to be honest, but the graphics looked pretty good. People have been receiving it pretty well. I have, in real life, I've talked to people that don't like the starters, but I don't know, that's neither here nor there. I think overall I've seen a lot of people online like it, and maybe it's just I like it and I see other content, but like, people have been fast with the art, bro. Like, I have never seen so much art with all of these Pokemon in like less than 24 hours. Like, it took me 2 days to make a video on this. Like, it's not me. Like, I would love, like, I feel like I'm a creative person, but they were freaking on that. They like drew that so freaking fast, all of that stuff. So that's super sick. It really did make me appreciate the Pokemon even more when people like literally drew it in the pit, the bit like version of it, and the like, just like the different arts and everything of it. It's just so cool. So I'm really excited about this game coming out. I'm actually excited about the evolutions, and I'm excited about the legendaries, because allegedly it would be like, you know, a water Pokemon legendary and like a wind legendary. So yeah, hopefully they do not disappoint, and hopefully it comes out and it runs pretty well. I'm excited to see the future of Pokemon. But thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and watch my Pokepedia video, probably coming out this week or next week, whenever I get the game and play it and edit and all of that. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day.